Welcome back, everybody, to the Morning Update Show. I'm your co-host, Trae Holiday. And joining me right now, I'm so excited because I get to see them in community all the time. Miss Afua Kouyate of Adefua. Hi.
Hi, good morning, Trae.
Hi.
Thanks for having us.
Well, thank you so much for being here. And,
I love it.
Omari was right. You guys came in true African style. I got to say, you are doing justice right now for everything you got going on. I want to be able to dive in because honestly, I want to talk a bit about you before we get into anything else going on. You have been a part and parcel of this community for so many years. Talk about, your legacy, how you've been doing in community and staying really grounded to the people here.
Thank you, Trayon. Well, I am very honored to say that I've attributed my life journey into 5 phases. I was born and raised here in Seattle. When I was young, I can say my first phase was really identity, understanding who I am. My second phase was recruitment because I wanted all my friends to do what I was doing. And then we went into implementation, creating Adefua in 1985. And then we went into cultivating, we went into programming. And right now, my journey is about preservation. Yes.
That's amazing to think about it in all those pillars because I've really been able to experience you in a wide variety of them. And honestly, when I talk about you being connected and grounded, I see you everywhere. Like, you're at all the festivals, you're doing dance here, you're doing a program there. Let's talk about some of the things that you have going on because it's been expansive, honestly. You guys do have a large footprint here in the community.
Thank you. Giving thanks for that. Well, when Adefua first started, we were so happy to just provide programming. We wanted people to know about arts and culture, and we wanted to make sure that the families and the communities were engaged. So we were doing so much. Well, we had to become a nonprofit, right? And so we have 5 programs within Adefua. One is called African Arts for All to See, and it's an educational-based opportunity in the schools, which we're not right now, and then community, which we're physically located at Raynor Art Center, right in the belly of Columbia City. And then we have another extension to African Arts for All to See where we travel. We take excursions to West Africa each year. Our next program is our Family Youth Empowerment Program, which is temporarily on hold. But out of that program is the Rites of Passage experience for young girls of color between the ages of 10 and 20 years old. We also have our Odunde Festival, which is happening this weekend. Woo! And it's an African harvest celebration where we come together as community. This year, the theme is reunion, where we have invited our alumni artists that have supported and performed with us over the years. And we're also asking the community to come out and re-engage at this time that we are starting to practice more social distancing activities. We're going to kick it off this Friday, with a dance party. And then Saturday, we will have the symposium of the African marketplace, and we'll have a wine corner, and we'll have our famous performance that will take place from 5 to 7. And all of that is at the Raynor Arts Center. And then our 5th program, which is our newest program, all right, y'all, we have a state certified program called the Raynor Valley Creative District. We're certified. So the ribbon cutting ceremony is also going to be a part of Odunde this year, and it will happen from 3 o'clock to 3:30, just a 30-minute ceremony. Everybody come on down, support us. We will have our new mayor-elect, Bruce Harrell, who's going to speak. We have 10 speakers in 30 minutes. It's going to be amazing. Please come check us out. And I am very happy to say that my daughter is carrying on the legacy. Naila Bully, she is our associate director of the Odunde production. We have 38 performers on stage, and we are going to celebrate reunion. And we want everyone to please have your face in the place because you are Adefua and we are Adefua.
Oh my goodness. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about expansive. So this ribbon cutting ceremony, is that happening on Saturday?
This Saturday,
Wow.
November 20th, from 3 to 3:30.
Wow. Right there
Yes.
at Raynor Avenue
Right
Arts.
there at Raynor Arts Center.
Tell us a little bit more so people can understand the huge important value when we talk about an arts cultural district. I know there's things that are happening in the central district. This is very specific to Rainier Valley and it has its own set of characteristics. Tell us a little bit more about how you got this effort to now be state certified.
Okay, well, one thing I want to say, the 98118 zip code is the most diverse zip code in the nation. We have a plethora of arts and cultural families. And each family has their own culture. Every community has their own culture. When we talk about the Rainier Valley Creative District, we are creating some borders so that when you walk into the district, you know, oh, I'm with my people. We want to amplify, we want to unify arts and culture that are within families, that are within communities, and we want to make sure that we are increasing generational wealth. We want to make sure that space keeping, space saving, we want to move away from that old gentrification, conversation and activity. There's a lot of history in Rainier Valley. A lot of people don't know about the railroad, and there's just so much life and vitality that we are bringing into reality. We are bridging schools and communities. So the physical um, map of the Rainier Valley Creative District will start right there on South Alaska and Rainier Avenue South, hit due south on Rainier Avenue, and it will end right there on 57th and Rainier Avenue South. We're bringing in the schools together. There's been a lot of conversations around why we can't be. Well, we're here to talk about what we are. We stand tall about Africa. We stand tall about humanity, and it all comes into life and culture. If we were to focus more around arts and culture, we wouldn't have all the lack of, because when you talk about quality of life and education and the communal living that does exist within cultures, then we are successful people. We listen to each other and we grow together. So I'm really excited about these transitions. So the Rainier Valley Creative District is a program that is really steered from the Washington State Arts Commission, also known as ArtsWA. So they are guiding us in this process, and we are the first creative district in the city of Seattle. I'm very happy to say that, and we are the 9th creative district in the state of Washington. So we are opening up the pathway. Once we finish through like the first 3 months of some of the pivots and the benchmarks that go along with being certified with the state, then we have a relationship with the Washington State Department of Transportation. Well, they will provide signage on the interstate directing people to the creative district.
Wow. I mean, this is so huge and
Yes.
monumental. And, I got to just publicly say it. I've said it privately already, but I got to say publicly,
Yes.
wow, kudos to you. I know you have been leading this effort. I know you have a team. I know it takes a
Ashe.
village, but
Yes.
I have seen you be a spokesperson for this
Thank
time and time
you.
again, and making sure our community members are engaged and informed on this.
Thank
It is
you.
necessary. And I know, you said, look, we're open to all the folks out here in the Rainier Valley. We want
Yes.
everybody to be engaged and involved. And before I bring on Leoma, I got to ask you,
Yes.
if folks are looking to get connected, get plugged in, if there's volunteer opportunities or other opportunities for folks to be able to utilize their voice, utilize their lived experience to help in the effort, how do they do that?
Yes. Please just Google Rainier Valley Creative District. We have a website and we are ready. We are in transition. We want this to be an intergenerational experience for all people. And this, even though we are focused about uplifting and engaging and unifying the arts and culture to happen in Rainier Valley, this is a statewide initiative. We have our representatives from the state of Washington and the city of Seattle that support this. It was supported through the city council on February 22nd of this year. We are aggressive. We are moving forward, and we want to make sure that you know that you are welcome to be a part of this. Everyone walking, living, and even our ancestors who have passed on, they are a part of this process. We need volunteers, we need supporters, we need donors, we need stakeholders. If you have visions of how we can get over this gap and bring resources back to Raynor Valley, please contact us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Miss Afua. Well,
Thank you.
thank you so much for making the time. I know your schedule is quite busy. You have so many different things you're doing. I'm so glad that you could be here on the Morning Update show today to bring this information to our
Yes.
audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And and congratulations on your trip.
Thank you.
This is amazing, and we want to hear, we want to follow you as you're over there, because arts and culture really is a transformation that we could bring to you from afar right here in Seattle.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. And you've been doing it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
God bless.
You guys, I'm telling you, we told you it was going to get nice and warm and toasty in here today, and the vibes are alive and well. I'm so excited because